This is Mr. Coatney, and this is for Module 7, my updated learning management site. I chose to use JT Learn as opposed to the other site with learning spaces. I do plan on using modules, so I wanted to keep it similar to what we did through the blended learning course. I only have the first two modules up so far, and some information in regards to my senior class with my periods, but I will emulate the same thing with my sophomore classes. If you go just to give you a little bit of information, I do plan on utilizing the calendar. So I have here some application and web tools. This is something that I actually borrowed from Maggie as well as Christian. With those, I added a couple that I utilize, and I plan on using. I use comics and things like that in the classroom, but I think it is a good tutorial for the students. If you go to the calendar, I have the first week there, basically just with the first 2 days of school, introduction, and then the summer reading assessment for that Friday. If you go into my actual periods, what I wanted to utilize is Padlet. One of the things that I had that I didn't show there, I plan on using Padlet for the majority of the first semester, and I'll incorporate that into my homework sessions and things like that. So I have a Padlet introduction. So when I go to my Padlet introduction, I have just a general question: how would you describe your summer vacation? I give some other information about Padlet because I plan on using it pretty heavily in the first semester. So I gave them some opportunity, and this is a video here that gives you instructions on how to utilize Padlet, how to set it up yourself, how to edit, etc. And then I answer the question myself, which I would like all the students to answer. That first week of school, how do they spend their summer vacation? So I spent mine going to Disney World with the family. So this is just a sample Padlet that I'll have here for period 2, and I have the same for period 3 and period 5. The homework for the seniors, again, I'll do majority of my homework utilizing technology, particularly Padlet and some other things that I've learned through the blended learning. But the first one I've set up so far is 3 parts for the homework. This allows the students the opportunity to complete the homework at their own pace and their own time, which will ultimately help them with the summative assessment, the narrative, which is the first unit. So just research a video that describes or explains what a narrative and what narrative writing is all about. I have my video here. Then also they can record an audio or write a paragraph explaining why they chose that particular video in regards to the narrative writing and what they learned from it. And then the writing assignment itself is here. And I'll try to see if I can view on the document. This is a practice writing assignment formative, preparing them for the summative, in which they'll write a 2 to 3 paragraph explaining based off of the Common Core standard. This is one of the 3 that will be in the summative, so we're practicing that real or imagined experience. And then I have the Common Core standard there for them to take a look at. I have a Coatney example. Write 2 to 3 paragraphs, and then the submission for all of the homework for module 1 will be the due date, which I have tentatively set here for September 24th. That's kind of an arbitrary date. I will change that, but that's actually my birthday. That's why I chose that. But for all of the homework, it'll have the directions here, and then the students will be able to complete it at their convenience, but it will be due the last day before we complete module 1. And I'll have all of the dates on my actual teacher page, so they can come in here and complete it the second week of school, which gives them the good practice preparing them for the summative, because we'll have to write a narrative for the summative assignment. Okay, now I'm trying to get back to the home page, to my JT Learn. Okay, let's see what we have. And I also have, I'll just jump here. This is Office Mix for module 1 that I'll put there. It is done. I thought it was still in the oven cooking a little bit, but it just was published and uploaded. So I'll have that there. This is the Padlets from other periods. I think it's still just the homework. Oh yeah, what did you do during the summer? And let's go back to my JT Learn home page, and then I'll finish that out. with this particular screencast. So I plan on using, as I said before, those are my active learning spaces. I plan on using modules to convey, which is similar to our units, our English Unit 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B. So I will have module 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. I already have the assignment Dropbox. Ask Mr. Coatney a question. Also, if we have any new students, and just to get them familiar with utilizing their devices, ask Mr. Coatney a question. Write 1 or 2 questions that you would like to ask your teacher. So then that's just a discussion board, opportunity to put it up overhead so everyone in the classroom can take a look at it. They can see, ask me questions. Am I married? Do I have any kids? Where am I from? Do I like sports? Kind of the basic things. So I have that there for them. Course resources and materials. I just have the syllabus there now, but I will have more resources. The discussion board is already stated will be there. Summer reading, I have that up as well. It's just formative assessment. I think it's 2 or 3 questions. Did they read the summer book? What do they think about it? If they didn't read it, why didn't they read it? Again, I just want to utilize some of these techniques and technology things for JT Learn, surveys, discussion boards, etc., just to make sure that they're all familiar with them. So that way, when we begin to read materials in the classroom, it is novels, they will be familiar and feel comfortable with those. Also, as I said before, just have the syllabus and the welcome letter to all my seniors. So that is my LMS thus far. I will finish out those other modules and then add some more information to them. But right now, this is what I have for LMS 4.